I've been hanging out here, my new buddy Myron Whitaker, catching up about his backstory before he started working with clay and doing these amazing vessels. Each one's so unique. Myron, thanks for visiting with us. You're a busy man, it sounds like.
Thank you. I stay pretty busy on the road.
You do, don't you?
Yeah, I'm having a great time.
So, fun information off camera. You used to build Freightliners for Mercedes, and then you transitioned into something you thought was just going to be kind of a hobby for stress. Tell us about it.
Yeah, I went back to school while I was working and found out that I love ceramics. Found out I had a touch for it. So once I got out of school, I called my job up one day and said I quit and left. Hit the road, and I travel around the country and have a great time. So
what was it about that connection to ceramics? What was it? Can you recall?
All my life, I'd hunted an art form. I was always trying something different, and nothing fit me. And then when I found ceramic, it was like I sat down and I was at peace. It was like, this is where I'm supposed to be.
And you knew kind of right away.
Yeah.
You're like, I found it.
It was instant, yeah.
So you brought one of your vessels, one of your pieces today. Let's talk about it. Off camera, you said you start with the stone and build from the top down.
Yeah, it's all about nature. And stone and clay is all organic. It's all meant to be together.
So while we're tell us what we're looking at while the camera's on it. So what do we have here? What kind of stone is on top?
This is a part of a process. It's called raku, and it's a pit fire form. But I do it in a way that it doesn't look like raku. I try to change up what normal ceramics looks like. It's fired with a chemical that don't have a glaze, and then at 1800 degrees, I throw sugar at it. And sugar makes all the black spots and all the colors roll around.
What kind of sugar? Just regular white sugar?
Regular white sugar. And it just has a chemical compound, and everything has a chemical process. And it's just figuring out which chemical works for your advantage.
So were you throwing other things at it prior to see what was going to work? Yeah. And sugar was like, I like the way the sugar works.
Sugar leaves a carbon footprint. That's why it has the little black specks. And it gives me the breaking color. It gives me a texture. And that's what I'm always looking for.
So, start to finish, how long would it take you to construct something like that? I know it's probably tough to get a rough idea because you have to fire it, but the process.
Yeah, the total process is around a week and a half.
Okay.
But in that week and a half, I could be working on 100 pieces.
Right.
Because I keep different things rolling.
Do you ever have people asking you for like custom orders?
Oh, yeah, I do.
Something like this in bigger sizes?
Yeah. I just done a show in Seattle, and I had a client come in the booth, and him and the wife couldn't pick a piece, but they liked pieces of every piece. They went home and took photographs and chopped out all the things they liked, and they come back and put it all together, and they created their own piece and said, can you make this for me? And so it was really cool, so I get to make a piece through their eyes. And so that'll work out really
That's
nice.
really neat. I dig that.
It was a good way to do it. You can't get every piece to fit everybody, and being able to create your own is what you like by customizing work.
Myron, I think it's really cool that you found your calling after the crazy stuff you were doing forever, and I think that just lets people know that there's something for everybody.
Yeah, I mean,
it's just when you find it, you find it. Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm an old geezer, so this is old
geezer.
My second childhood. I play in the mud all day, and I fire fires at night, so pretty cool.
Live it big. So you're here, booth 76?
77.
77.
Yep.
And this is at the Frisco Art Festival. So all of Main Street all weekend long, a lot of different artists, including this guy right here, Myron Whitaker, and his really neat vessels. I think they're really cool. Thanks for your time, Myron.
Well, thank you. Appreciate you having me.
So come to Frisco this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Go to artfestival.com for more information.